Okay, round one. Definitely have to mull this, I would think. Yeah, nothing playable. Opponent wants to play last, too. Yeah, this is horrible on the play, so let's try again. Much better. Much, much better. Um, Legitimate question. Do I do the Caracal turn one, or do I do the Guild Gate? Do I get that little damage engine going right away? Not sure. It's a pretty legit question, isn't it? Let's just do the I'm gonna experiment here. I'm gonna do the Caracal turn one. If I draw a red source, it's a much better choice. If I don't, that's okay. Alright, well, it turns out the Caracal choice was not the best, since he's had a turn 1 and 2 play. Why he wanted to draw, I don't know, but I usually take that as I'm going to be drawing if I lose. So, I usually play to what their plan was, if that makes any sense. Stealer, alright. Not too bad. Still has yet to resolve an extort. Debating whether I want to attack with Skinbrand on my turn. Not 100% on that yet. Looks like he's debating the attack too, huh? Alright, so he wants to make this trade, which kind of tells me he's got an answer for the next creature I play. So, I don't want that Stealer to be able to get in. And since we have no remaining action, I'm just going to take 2 here. Ordinarily, I would think that was a good trade, but considering he's got the Stealer's secrets, I'm not feeling good about it. All right, let's play the Frostburn Weird here. And we'll just hang tight for now. Okay, not too shabby. Very, very strange that this guy wanted to be on the draw. So far, all I've seen from him are cheap spells. So, typically when you want to be aggressive, especially if you're playing Stealer of Secrets, you would want to be on the play. So that's why I'm pretty confused with his decision making on this. Could have attacked with Frostburn Weird there, but I'd rather just have the flyer online and be able to... I mean, I will have to start getting in here pretty soon. He's got significantly more cards in hand than I do, but I've got the flyer now. Got a couple madcap skills, maybe a Knightly Valor I could draw. Alright, we're just gonna get in with the Griffin. Alright, so he's Esper. Interesting. Two Extort engines now, but left to 2 cards in hand. That's not so terrible. Let's find a Madcap skills. I think that's really going to push the damage through. Pursuit, yeah, let's do that. So we're going to Pursuit the Frostburn Weird. Well, let me think. I mean, yeah, it's a quick race if we do it like this. Let me think. If I Pursuit the Frostburn Weird, becomes 3/6. I could give it flying and get in for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of damage. Then the next turn I could get in for 3, 8, 10. So that's actually lethal. Alright, we're going to go for it then. Unless my math was off tremendously. I guess it's not lethal if he has any form of extort, which we do know he's running, but it's okay. We'll get in for 8 here. Actually, no, I did the math right. It is lethal next turn if he doesn't have extort. Or removal. One or the other. And it's not that bad a value loss, I'd say. We lost an even amount of cards. He actually, so I mean that's really not that horrible. And now that I know he's got it, I can be more careful of that. So let's start top decking like a champ here. You guys know how I am with top decks, right? Sunspire Gatekeeper. True Fire. There it is. Look at that. I guess if I play the land here, I could top deck another land and be able to activate him again, so it is actually worthwhile. Okay. Okay. So I can make it, yeah, I can make it for, I can easily still attack in. Don't mill much, please. Alright, 3 cards. Can accept. Although Madcap would have been nice. Maybe we'll get our second one. Jesus. Called it. 5, 7, 9. I can only make it 9 power. Otherwise, if I just attack both, it essentially does the same thing and I don't have to play the Madcap skills. Means you can just block with one guy instead. But I don't have lethal, is sort of the issue. Do I have direct damage in this deck? That's my old deck. Do I have direct damage? No, I don't. I've got some Blood Rush. Is it worth madcapping here? It's a legit question. I guess so. He's in top deck mode. Why not? Puts him in a pretty tough spot. Okay, I just pump once, so I can still block the Tide Drinker if he has another blocker or something. Alright. Glad he just seeded that one. It's always a lot more nerve-wracking when they make you play it out. So he's got Merciless Eviction. He has tons of Extort creatures. Didn't see any other spot removal. It doesn't mean he doesn't have it. Certainly does not mean he doesn't have it. I could try and go deeper blue, bring in more creatures, but I'm not convinced. Soul Tithe actually feels really good in this match because of the Extort. If you put it on a guy that he has to use to extort, then it just becomes a lot more difficult. He has to pay the mana cost of the creature, then he's got to still cast spells, then extort off of that. It pretty much makes that plan impossible. So I actually really like Soul Tithe as an option in this. I think we're going to put it in over the Pursuit. As good as Pursuit was for us, I have a feeling since he's in removal colors, we just got lucky and dodged a lot of removal. So I'm going to do the Soul Tithe. And we'll try this again. Definitely snap keeping this hand. Gotta love that True Fire Paladin. Played last again, okay. Got the Parasite again. Ooh. Gotta love me some Splatter Thug. Does not play around Devour Flesh too well, but I like to live dangerously. Alright. Tavern Swindler, no problem. So now we get to attack and then play Splatter Thug post-combat. It's a good draw too. I'd almost rather put the Madcap on the Splatter Thug since it's just 6 power first strike he has to deal with. And it's separate from my True Fire in case he's got the spot removal to support here. Yeah. Alright, so now I can do Madcap Frostburn Weird if I want. Which I probably will do. Let me think about this. So if I attack True Fire, I can make it 4 power. He just double blocks, and then I can only kill one. Or actually, I could double pump and kill both, couldn't I? Well, in that case, I'm just going to Madcap skill the Splatter Thug, play the Frostburn Weird, and just swing Splatter Thug. I think that's a little more devastating. He can't even kill the Splatter Thug, but he could kill the True Fire. So just getting in with that, playing the Frostburn Weird. Then next turn I'll be able to do some cool things. Alright, Dutiful Thrall's pretty good. Still extorting. Pretty sure we're just going to be swinging all out. Let's see. So I can pump this twice, which means I can make it a 4-power first strike, which means he's still probably going to double block, which means I can kill 2 of his creatures. Could also, well, at this point I think it's probably worth it. I can kill a guard and a swindler, so I think it's acceptable. If he double blocks it, yeah, like I said, he double blocks the paladin. We're just gonna kill both his guys, and I'll be satisfied with that. It's fascinating. Wasn't how I was expecting him to block. Alright, so he's not even gonna kill anything, I guess. I can trade my weird for the guard. I'm not opposed to that. I'm probably okay with that, actually, considering we've got the thug life, dude. Alright, what's first strike here? And then let's just triple pump the Frostburn weird. And it's pretty much just a board wipe for him. Sans the Dutiful Thrall. But he at least won't even have 2 blockers. Not the best trade for me, but it's leaving him with 1 blocker with the Splatter Thug online. The Mad Cup skills, dude. I think this is probably best for us. Okay. Pretty well developed board. He continues. Alright, found his blue mana. $1,000 lashes is pretty strong. Doesn't have the mana to regen. That was a good answer. I'll give him that. Yeah, we're going to play Herbis Protector. Technically, we could triple pump the True Fire. Oh, okay. He's not even going to give me the chance. 2, 4, 6. I'd get in for, what, 8 damage, taking him to 5. Maybe it is worth it to just, if he's not going to do the, because he's debating it, maybe it is worth it to take him to 5. Because then the next turn, I can do it again. Then he'll leave the mana up to block it. And then that way I can play the Herbis Protector and I have to do less damage to him overall. Might be better. Okay, he finally decided not to block, so now he's making me question what I want to do. Do I want to deal 8 to him now? Kind of do. It's a lot of damage. I mean, I could have played the Orbis Protector there, but I'm not going to get another opportunity with the Dutiful Throw to get in for 8 damage, I don't think. So if he's got removal now too, he'll have to get that out of the way. Alright, let's swing with True Fire. Make him get rid of the black mana to regen. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have Spell Rupture. Guess we'll find out. Alright, that's pretty sweet. And pass. Okay, Spy. It's pretty decent for him. Still has the regen mana up. Pit Fight. That's too bad. That'd have been sick. Bad draw. So we just swing. Let's just get in with the Angel. So I got to play around Merciless Eviction. So I guess I don't play the Caracal. Okay. Still hanging out. See if he's got the Merciless Eviction. Synod Lawmage. He's got another flyer. See if we can top deck a Madcap Skills, put this away. Nope, just land. Alright. If that's the way you want to be. I mean, I guess I could just attack with all at this point. The Orbis Protector too, to get in the extra point of damage. I think I'm just hanging back because he's got the stupid Tithe Drinker. But, yep, he's finding blockers. And he has the Merciless Eviction. Alright, so lost a lot of value there, unfortunately, but didn't really leave us a lot of options. He top decked pretty magnificently well that game. Considering how good we were doing, I'm very surprised he kept up. But at least we got a creature follow-up. There we go. That's a good one, too. Got a real good follow-up here. Yeah, it holds us back pretty effectively. I will say that. What do we got? Rubble belt. There we go. All right. So, not a big deal anymore. Can only deal 6 to him, so I guess we're just gonna take out the dude. Could have just played the Maka too, but then I wouldn't have been able to attack. So top deck's pretty magnificent spell. See if we can get something. Alright. I've got mana for that. Caracal slowly bringing that life total back back in our favor. Alright. Looks like we finally got the game. Hard fought match. Hard fought, but we got there, so I'll see you around 2.